Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and we're going to talk about when you use a power chain and when you use a long tie or an under tie. And I use those terms synonymously. Long tie, under tie, same thing to me. Power chain, long time, or under tie. Power chain has an elastomeric nature. It comes in a spool usually, and it's meant to close spaces. Close spaces. That's all you do with it. Close spaces. You do not use power chain to keep already closed spaces closed. And by the way, if your spaces are popping back open again that easy, you got a problem. So that's not normal. That means there's some type of interference or something else like that, or a frenum. So you should look into that because they really shouldn't be popping open. Long tie, under tie. So once you get the spaces closed, you switch to the long tie, under tie. Long tie, under tie must have twists in between the units. You put it under the wire. So it goes on the brackets, then the wire goes in, then ties, or if it's self-ligating, clips go on top. Then there's no reason to have an under tie and a power chain. That's redundant and just dumb. So also long tie, I can't say it today, long tie, under tie can be used for anchorage. So you're taking 1, 2, 3 teeth, pitting them together. Now you have 3 units versus 1 unit if you're trying to drag a space. So, okay, I lied. You can have long tie, under tie, and a power chain at the same time, but it wouldn't be exactly the same length. So let's say, for example, and I'm going to use my ortho terms, upper right, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, upper right, let's say 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so that's your molars and your first and second premolars. That is 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I was getting at. Let's say we have that whole unit all under tied together. So that's 6 units, 2 molars, 2 premolars under tied together. And we're pitting that against a piece of power chain that could go from the most terminal section of the unit to say the canine, that 3 that we're retracting. Now we're pitting 4 teeth, 2 of them being molars, so it's almost like 6 teeth, against 1 canine. That's definitely a fair fight. Not really, because the canine is going to slide right back. That is using anchorage. So yes, you can use a combination of long tie, under tie with some power chain, not exactly the same length and not on the exact same teeth, for anchorage to move a tooth one way or another if you don't want to move it synchronously. Normally when you put power chain on, if you put on an entire arch of power chain, it's just going to move all the teeth towards the midline. If you want to move it in a certain direction, then you need to have anchorage with your long tie, under tie, and or you need to use anchorage with an elastic, or you can use anchorage with a tad, but I don't really teach that because I don't think that GPs should be doing tads. So we're not going to mention that, but you could. All right, that's pretty much it. Thanks.